Hello there, my loyal viewers. I just thought I'd give you a quick update on what's happening with Phantom Reviews. So, yes, I'm sure you've gathered already, there will be new reviews in the future, but there's not going to be many of them, unfortunately. I mean, come on, I've done like 40 videos, reviewed pretty much every major Phantom movie and spin-off there's ever been, but I will be taking a very brief look at some of the minor spin-offs, like Phantom of the Auditorium and Darkman and House of Wax and Hunchback of Notre Dame and all that good stuff. But I have neither the time, inclination or expertise to talk about any of them in great detail. However, I will also be taking a look at the trilogy of major Phantom books, LaRue, Kay and Forsyth. I'll also be checking out that new independent movie, Angel of Music. And when all that's done, then, I'm sorry, but that's all, folks. I've run out of stuff to review, and I don't really intend to go on reviewing different types of movies. I am the Phantom Reviewer, after all. So, I'll be working on the new series of Phantom Reviews over the summer, along with a few other projects. But, hopefully I'll be able to launch Season 3 late August, early September, so you'll just have to be patient for new material, I'm afraid. And, as I say, when those are done, they're done. Maybe if in the future they get around to releasing more Phantom movies, like that French Jeremy Irons TV series they were meant to be making, or if the BBC ever do an adaptation, or if they make a Gerard Butler musical sequel movie, or if I get a chance to see Phantom 2 Love Never Dies, Once Upon Another Time in Manhattan, then maybe I'll do an occasional rant on those. But apart from that, that's it. On an unrelated topic, a new Phantom radio show has been launched on Blog Talk Radio called All Things Phantom, and I'll be a guest star on that show in the future. So I'd like to take a few questions from the fans, or topics that you'd like to hear me discuss on the radio. Hopefully, if we can get the time zone thing sorted, my lovely Christine Biscuits will also be able to join in on the discussion. So, if you have a question or a topic you'd like to hear me discuss, then email me at phantomreviewer@yahoo.com. Or if you use Yahoo Messenger, feel free to add me and chat if I'm around. If you use Skype, I'm also on there as Phantom Reviewer 1, occasionally. So feel free to add me, and if I'm around, I'll happily stalk you. Finally, I have a couple of belated obituaries. You may or may not be aware that Susanna Foster, who played Christine in the 1943 Claude Rains movie, died at the age of 84 earlier this year. Regardless of what I think of that movie, for me, Susanna Foster will always be the voice of Christine. Her range is extraordinary. And she was a beautiful woman who seemed like a really sweet person. She'll be sadly missed. And of course, I have to pay tribute to Michael Jackson, who is surely one of the greatest dancers and musicians the world has ever seen or is ever likely to see. I remember reading in a biography about him that back in the late 1980s, Michael Jackson approached Andrew Lloyd Webber about playing the Phantom in a movie version, but that was rejected because Lloyd Webber thought it was too soon. I couldn't say whether that would have been good or bad, but I'm inclined to think that it would have been pretty damn good, if you think about it. I mean, the Phantom's voice is meant to be of angelic quality, and Michael Jackson's voice is so unusual and otherworldly that it really does seem almost supernatural. And of course Jackson himself, deeply connected with the story of the Phantom. In many ways he lived a life similar to Eric. He was a musician of unparalleled genius who had to live his life in isolation, hiding his face away from the world. And you can bet that with his love of makeup effects, that Michael Jackson wouldn't have been afraid of transforming himself into a monstrous character for the movie that would have put Gerard Butler's efforts to even more shame than they are now. Oh well, anyway, that's all my thoughts for now. Just thought I'd keep you up to date with what's going on, and hope you enjoy the new episodes when they come out, eventually. Bye for now.